We're back! Did you miss us? I bet you all did.
Hey everybody, this is TeamRegulars, and today we're going to be reviewing episode 1 of Blackbox TV's relaunch, and it's called The Perfect Night.
Warning, spoilers may come throughout this entire video, so be warned. Please watch the original video, which will be linked here. Please watch that first before watching this video.
This episode starts off season 2 with a bang. The episodes are now going to be 15 minutes long, so we get a lot more each week. Plus, they're going to follow a continuing series that's going to follow a storyline and a plot and have recurring characters.
So I'm really liking the new intro. I think it's cool. I'm kind of missing the old Blackbox TV music, but I like that, they include that on the end.
So things I really liked about this episode were the effects. They were incredible. I loved the shots, and the acting was fantastic.
Okay, well obviously you could tell that the quality has gone up dramatically. Tony's working with the creator of CSI. He has this whole new production team, and you can tell it really makes a difference just having that little bit of more money to do the things that you really want to do.
The audio was really good. I thought it was good music. I think all throughout the music was perfect for what was going on. They had music in the right places too, which was really important. And you could hear the actors' voices perfectly fine, and I didn't have any trouble hearing anything, so that was really good.
I thought it was really cool how in the house Shane Dawson's Halloween special was playing on the TV because Blackboxtv helped with that, and it was just really cool to see that.
The opening was good, and I really liked how the two friend characters interacted with each other. I like how one of them seemed a little bit more mature than the main character.
I thought it was really cute how the girls seemed like they were really close friends and they were watching out for each other, especially Emily watching out for Julia, because I'm like that with my friends, and it's nice to see some real good acting looking realistic, so that was nice.
So we start off with a guy and a gal doing the stereotypical thing.
Now the boyfriend shows up and he's a total jerk, but they had really good chemistry. He's the more aggressive one who tends to lose his cool, and she's trying to pick up the pieces, and she's kind of embarrassed by him being aggressive. I think that's really cool, and he does come across as a really self-centered prick, to me at least, and that's perfect. I think he's the perfect character. I liked how he stormed out of the first hotel when they couldn't get a room. It was really cool, and they established the ages of the characters really well in that scene.
There was one line where it was like, you should have told me you don't rent rooms to 18-year-olds or people under 18 before you give me I give you my credit card number or something along those lines. Who under 17 or 18 has a credit card? That was really weird for me.
That helps me to further come to an understanding of what kind of character this guy was.
I liked the part where she said that the universe was trying to give them a sign of they probably shouldn't be doing this, and that's something I related to because I tend to get those feelings sometimes, and I always listen to my gut. Listen to your gut. And I knew when he looked at the sign for the Silverwood Inn and said, I have a good feeling about this place. That's probably a bad thing. You should probably turn around and go home. But I don't want you to because I want to see what happens.
I really enjoyed the parts shot in the hotel or motel or inn or whatever it is a lot more than I like the other stuff, because mostly that's where the action happened, but he wasn't a big of a jerk in there, except for when he's trying to break down the door. So they check into this inn and weird things start happening, and it just all goes downhill from there.
When the guy went to go see about the door being stuck, there was a TV and it flashed really quickly a message, something saying along the lines of, "We guarantee your stay will be memorable," and I thought that was pretty cool foreshadowing. The part where she goes through the exit the first time and she kind of goes into this dream world almost, where all the rooms were 206, 206, 206. I thought that was really cool and well done because it felt like you were walking into another time period, almost like it was a dream, but it was like a flashback, which when you look at paranormal experiences, a lot of people report that they feel like they went back in time, that the energy had taken them back into a different place.
The special effects that they used in this episode were awesome, with all the burn scenes and whatnot, and just kind of the smoke and all that stuff was pretty awesome.
I'm just going to touch on the makeup really quickly. I thought the burn makeup was really, really good. You know, skin melting, really gross. But I think I would have liked to see a little bit more realism with it, I guess. So it could have used more color, I guess. It kind of looks like the skin was just melting. But in the case of a real fire, they'd be scorched. So if they died from the fire because the place burnt to the ground, I would like to see more of like a papery texture to the skin, shiny, or at least blackened more, because it was more like skin color and red. And I liked the texture, but I think having it more blackened and gross, I guess, if you can get more gross than how it already looked, would have made it more realistic for me. When they go downstairs and there's smoke and the climax of the video, basically, when everyone's coming at her, it was very well done, I think. Overall, it was very intimidating. It brought out, like, when that one staff member called her a whore, it really brought out that they know her fear. They know that she's scared of the taboo of what she was doing. She's scared of being labeled as something that she's not. She's scared of losing her good girl status, I guess. I like how they played with that sort of fear that was very obvious, that she had the discomfort of the idea. And I like how it was like all her worst fears attacking her, and the fire was so cool. I really enjoyed that. The only thing about that is I think it would be more intimidating if the voices were more distorted. It was more like if it was more warped and like dreamlike, I guess. I just think it would be a little more intimidating, and like when I was watching it, I wasn't that disturbed. I was like, oh, poor girl. And the phone ringing during the climax of the video was really cool. I think it kind of looked like, it seemed like the phone was kind of breaking her back into reality as she became aware that it was ringing. And I liked how the door, if you will, started closing during that, and the boyfriend was obviously very trapped in there. I really liked his scream, the agonizing pain, although I wasn't that sad to see him go, because he strikes me as an asshole. Burn, motherfucker. But I liked how she pulled away from him and she managed to get away, and then everything disappeared. I really enjoyed that, and then she was just alone with the phone ringing. Their conversation over the phone seemed a little bit awkward. I think that it was well done. I think that the one thing that I would have changed would be for the friend character to have Emily, I think her name was, to have seem more like concerned, like, where are you? What are you doing? Like, cut the bullshit. Where are you? Maybe this wasn't a good idea, but if it had more of that vibe, that would be good. But I liked how Julia seemed very distant from the whole thing. And the ending shot was gorgeous. I thought it was beautifully done. I thought the sky looked great. The only thing I would have changed about it, personally, would be that I would have made the building's remains a little more substantial, I guess, because when a building burns to the ground, I looked up some pictures, you see more of like the frame, and like you see collapsed rubble, and all I saw there was like pieces of the building sticking straight up, and I don't think that's very realistic, especially if it burned down 3 years ago. But overall, I thought it was a beautiful shot. My only other issue with the whole video would be the establishing shots, where the environment would be broken up into sections on the screen. It seemed too CSI-ish to me, and I personally don't enjoy the CSI anything. I just don't like it. But that's a personal opinion, and overall it was really well done, and I really, really enjoyed this. So thank you guys so much, and I look forward to the next video. Bye!
I think that the multiple panels in splitting the scenes is interesting. I've heard from friends that that's a style typically seen in CSI, so that's kind of funny, but I think it's an interesting thing. Not sure if I like it or not. We'll see if they keep that up.
All in all, I was very impressed with this episode. I'm so happy that Blackboxtv now has the materials and the tools to really let their creativity go and become something incredible. Not saying that their past episodes weren't, of course they were awesome, but this is just something of a new leaf, and it's just really cool to watch it grow. I thought the acting and the producing and the directing were all really well done. The effects were incredible as well, and I really just had a great time watching this, and I will probably watch it again and again and again.
And the house that they used, of course, is perfect. It really good. I applaud their decision. Let's see.
Tony now has the funding to do a lot more with his videos, and I'm glad to see that he's making the videos like longer, better, and I can't wait to see how this new series goes and how Tony plays it off.
Thank you all for listening to the review, and I hope you comment and subscribe and rate, thumbs up, and go do the same to Blackboxtv because we love them very much.
If you would like to view all of the full reviews from all of the people who have participated in this main review, they will be linked in the description. I'd suggest watching all of them. Thank you and have a nice day.
Also, I just want to say as a side note that I think the moral of the story is keep it in your pants or you will get burned.